It's Tim and Barry, Akeem and Hakeem. Just jam taking over. Don't watch that TV. Don't watch that TV. Just jam, 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 just jam. It's Tim and Barry, Akeem and Hakeem. Just jam taking over. Don't watch that TV.
Yes, I are. 1, 2, 1, 2. Big up everyone watching from wherever you're watching from. Massive shout out to Luke because he reckons he couldn't watch this because he's watching Chelsea versus Barcelona. Yeah. And he's a Chelsea fan. I don't know what the score is right now. If someone wants to send in the scores, we'll be more than happy to check that out. Yeah, I'll find a way of it. Getting it into a little poem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little scolding remark. All right. I tell you what. Tomorrow I should be at the Bussy building in Peckham doing a little something. And it's with the crew that I wrote this with, go by the name of Generation F. The F stands for Forgotten. It's a political piece. And so this is how it goes. It's written as a rap. But I quite like it and I hope you do too. James Massiah going in. Check it out, listen. A true writer stopped writing. I now read invoices from Viking. I sit uncomfortably in my office chair in my too tight necktie typing. I just couldn't keep up with the funding cut, so I couldn't keep doing artistic stuff. The economy went bust because of greed and lust, and they take it back by breaking us. You could turn to crime, but it just ain't just. The state creates hate, my mates are in cuffs. The pigs police streets, but waste my trust on tips to journalists for cash and cuts. The rich men laugh, and the poor men cuss at the fact that each year the fare rides up. To ride the bus, but you ride my back each time my bike rides to work and back. The class wars rage and you half the wage and you raise the flat price on their estate. It's getting worse like every day if you read the news on every page. It's wiretaps and murder raps and deeper gaps. We can't deal with that. Face the fact we've got to chase the cash, but we can't because each day you hold me back, so fuck the money. I'll make it by doing dance and set design. I'll make some cash from on the side, like grab my cape, baby, it's time to fly, like fuck Clark Kent. Let's make it hard for them. If you're an artist, grab that canvas, grab that spray can, get that paintbrush, get that marker pen, and let's start again. All right. Woo! All right. Nice one, getting in smooth. We got my bedroom skinny macho on later. Representing the Blackfoot Phoenix Massive. Big up all the Blackfoot Phoenix crew, wherever you are. Big up Jess in the building. Jess has joined us to make this an even more special occasion than it already was. I'm going to perform a piece for you now. This piece is called... this piece is for Jess and it's called Willing to Move. You understand? You understand. All right, wicked. This piece is called Willing to Move. It goes like this. I am. Oh, big up the dons that left the building. It was wicked. Big up Sage. You don't know. Mash up the thing earlier. You understand? The sickest poem ever. You don't know. Wicked. Wicked. This piece is called Willing to Move and it goes like this. I am. Willing to move like I'm blocking your view to these funk soul rhythms and these deep house grooves. Don't stay in the pocket. Mix jazz with the blues, get rude with it. Why? Because Satan stepped on my left foot, so I cussed. He said that I weren't dancing sexy enough, so I gyrate my waist now, I jerk and I thrust. Put on tighter jeans and I belted my gut. My trench coat now billows, the wind in the willows exposes the serpent to Eve, and she wants to taste of the tree. Its fruit offers knowledge of evil and good, and its bark fuels the fires, the heat. They say we should cut it, but I like the leaves, so make me a coat and I'll cuddle you sweet, but baby, don't burn up my tree. I realize it's a cold, cold world, but we can defeat the freeze if we huddle together on this dance floor and get warm and dance until our fire's set free. Trust me, I'm in tune with that beat of reality, and I hum with the drum of reason. I'm deaf to the tone of religion. When they played that song, I went missing. I went to the bar and I drank it dry. Amaretto for every tear that I cried. A lime in the mouth of the pastors who lied, misguiding the masses and slandering the gays. I grabbed me a mic and I got me a stage to sing me a poem and stifle the pain. I say, cursed be the day that I lost my faith. But hallowed be the day when I sought reason as my guide. No longer willing to follow fickle fashion or to be blind. Why shouldn't my eyes see when visions in my design take time and wine with the irony? Two-step with these seemingly conflicting views. For years you will listen to Deezy Rascal and say it was sin. Observe the Sabbath and gossip at noon. Abstain from fornication, knowing full well that your good friend Andrew still moved and grooved in the beds of loose women. You see, we used to dance very differently back then, together and all on the beat. I used to play the drums back in church when my reason was young, but now we party at a party called church on a Thursday, in the archways that lie under Elephant and Castle Station, with the students from Goldsmiths and the London College of Communication getting down in London South and East. Now, many of them treat it like many treated church, as just another excuse to show off a new suit. But like one of the lambs misguided and stray, I actually believe in the music. Secular and sweet, tribal and deep, how can such a feeling be wrong? You see, I'm dancing, and dancing all night long in honor of all of the genies whose wishes for freedom died as they grew older, whose passion and warmth grew colder and drowned and could not be found in a lamp or a bottle. And so I am sober, not legless. I am conscious and reverent, respecting the selector's ability to choose for himself the songs that he feels should be played. Be not swayed by the masses. They're calling for that new form of dubstep, but fuck them, play that funk until the end. Until the end of the night when it's time to go home. To the place where the night's revelings are seldom told because the past generation are fast and asleep. Allah, Jehovah, and Jesus are dreams in these minds. The minds and the bodies of those whose ears are yet to perceive the sound of the alarm of reason. For you see beyond trope and analogy. These beings are fallacy, facts, fabric, play superior beats. Its bass blows your doctrinal dust sheets off of our secular speakers. You see, I'm taken back to a time when you were so blinded by faith that you swore blind that I would never take hold of a mic in your dance hall again. And with tears and vexation, I hear the refrain, but I'm quite happy to go to a bridge. I'm quite happy to go to a place where the souls that dance to the beat is to inspire my feet to move, will move, and move me to speak what I will. For you see, I am willing to move, knowing full well that a day will come when I will be forced to be still. Thank you. Yeah, man. All right, this one is called Dance to the Devil. It's a crowd pleaser. Make the girl get moist. You understand? You understand? Dr. Boy, you understand? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm Llanquin at the very same time. Okay, this poem is called Dance with the Devil. Alternatively, it's called The Grim Reaper's Groove. It just depends on how I'm feeling on the day. AKA, you don't know. Yeah, here it goes. The demon DJs danced. And dance the demon DJs did they. Did the Jesus just die jig? The goats, the rams, the kids. The sprites stayed up all night. The Minotaurs, the Loirs, the dwarves, they dance with all the damned. They dance because they can. They dance because they must, lest all their souls are turned to dust. They dance from dusk till dusk. There is no dawn down in the dungeon of the Lord they did not trust. The air is thick with musk. They dance impure, they're led by lust in the deepest depths with fel. Do not inhale the smoke, lest you choke. Be like them, they do not breathe, they only dance. Eschewing pride, they're dancing naked down in hell. And Elohim can smell the smell, and so he's angered all the more. By their display of undecay, he wants to see their edges fray. He wants to hear them scream and shout. Waving their hands up in the air, he wants to burn this disco out. But we down here do not despair, so dance like David did. For your own benefit. One day you will die and wish you put your limbs to better use. When crucified, your legs decay, you'd better dance that life away. For I will be at your door one day with scarf in hand, no mic, no decks. I am the angel of death. I'll every ounce of life and love collect. Your beating heart, your hopes, your breath. So enjoy your life. Take pride, be bold. One day I'll come to take your soul to its eternal home. I've come to take control of all the sons of Japheth, Shem and Ham. Each woman, each girl, each boy, each man, to meet the great I am, the Lamb I am, the angel of death. So watch your humble human steps. Each one could be your last. Enjoy each passing moment and take each and every chance to dance. Thank you. My name is James Massiah. You've been amazing. Thank you. Thank you. www.jamesmassiah.com.
Can you do one of your Hackney Riot ones?
Yeah?
Yeah. One more.
All right.
Please. Anyone? One more?
All right, wicked. I'm going to have to go to the Moskalus for this one. Yes. Big up Market Stoller in the Rosslot building. All right, wicked. And the Big Don. Yes, brethren. Well, go on. Okay, wicked. Sweet. I was laughing with Jess earlier, actually, because I can't read some of the handwriting of these poems. But we'll see how far we get with this one. I haven't read it for a while, so apologies in advance. But it was written with regards to the riots of last year. It goes like this. The personified palm of injustice just hit me. As Justin falls to his knees, falling victim to a stampede in your local concrete jungle. Trampled by elephants raised in dysfunctional homes, and herds of buffaloes raised where hostility and the hood mentality reign supreme. From the outside you can't see, but I could take you to the watering hole. Show you how it goes and who did this shit. But this manure matures the tall grass and I ain't no snitch. I don't want to get caught in between the two camps of this bloody turf war, and so for the sake of fear we murder our tongues and bury them 6 feet deep, refusing to speak against corruption for the sake of political correctness or whatever they call it. Excuse me. Or whatever they call it. Will it remain like this forever? For in our communities, whenever there is violence, we erect a wall of silence. The erect penis of an abusive priest is free to spread its evil indoctrination through demon, host, and semen, because the catechumen are just too afraid to speak. So she just erects another monument, So she just erects another monument to mammoth injustice in the form of a phallus. Thank the mother of all monolithic hypocrites for this dick, for humanity will now get fucked again, my friends. So to those who refuse to speak, to the precious people petals that make up the pretty wallflowers that decorate the parliamentary houses in times of war with hopes to suggest ceasefire and peace, but do not speak for fear of being impeached for using your freedom of speech. Hyacinths trying hard to keep up appearances. But the sunlight of a new dawn is peering through the cracks in your windows, and there'll be no photosynthesis for plastic faux flowers. Let us not be silenced. Be the mouthpiece for the prostitute in thigh highs that finds it hard to articulate her pain. We speak through the dark arts and dethrone the compassionless kings and queens of half hearts, making martyrs of the men that wish to murder the meaning of these words. They want us silent. They want us to be committing acts of violence, but we will exceed the expectations with verb, noun, and intonation, with peace. They want us to be silent, but we will not. Shh. Nice one. Don't watch the technicals, you get me? Like, man's a professional at it, you get me? It's been amazing. Thank you once again. Just Jam, Tim, Barry, Akin, the whole team, all the man, a round of applause for yourself. Nothing but love, you understand? Peace.